It's a really competitive job market out there, as we all know, so we're helping you find ways to stand out from the rest, like one SDSU student did just last week. I'd like to welcome Nikhil Varaiya, who's a finance professor at SDSU. And you're going to be, welcome to Prime Time, by the way, and you're going to be teaching Matt Ross, the SDSU student who sent that very creative and humble cover letter application that really got worldwide attention.
Okay. The letter was sent, I think, last week or so, or maybe even before. Matt was visiting in New York, and he met some folks from Duff & Phelps, which is a financial, in the investment banking area firm, and he sent them a letter after his meeting with them that he would like to work for them, that he does not have extraordinary resume, but he thought he would still explore this possibility with them. And he said he was willing to do anything for them, including getting coffee, shining shoes. And the letter, I think, appealed to people because it was very fresh. He also indicated that he was not one of the Ivy Leaguers, but from San Diego State, and that he wanted to see how he could get an entry into this company.
As an intern, summer
intern. As an intern, he was looking for a summer internship. I received an email from Matthew today that he's actually interviewing with Duff & Phelps in Los Angeles on Wednesday.
Wow, good for him.
So he's got 4 interviews set up at the same firm, so he's going to be there about 4 hours. And I looked up his background. He clearly is a very accomplished student. He is an athlete and plays in 3 different sports, has done very well. And he's also done very well at SDSU. Wow. So I don't have any doubts that he will do well on the job market.
However, he's a good marketer because he was able to do something different that hooked his audience and got him attention, got him noticed, put him aside from all the rest, and that is so important. It's so valuable. And then, so you're going to talk to us about this finance world and why that really worked in this industry.
Right. He's looking at in jobs in the finance area, and after having an undergraduate degree, he wants to see jobs in possibly investment banking or of that type. That's a very competitive area, and the traditional feeling is that in order to work over there, you have to be coming from well-known programs.
Or Ivy League schools.
His letter, I think, sparked a lot of interest because it was very honest, very candid. He was not trying to put himself above by trying to boast, and I think that somehow ticked somebody's interest, and then, as best as I understand, it just went viral. And people have said that they would love to employ this gentleman, or at least at the very minimum they want to meet him. And it appears that he has been successful because he is interviewing with Duff & Phelps in Los Angeles on Wednesday.
Will you use Matt as an example in your classes for years to come, you think? Because this kid is pretty remarkable.
He is remarkable. He's also very organized. He works very hard. He has done very well at school, despite of being an athlete. And I think he is doing everything he can to ensure that he will be prepared for the market. And I have no doubt that he's going to be very successful.
I love it. And there was no puffery in his letter at all. Give the viewers and I an understanding how hard it would be to get an internship at that firm.
I think that in general, given what has happened the last few years, I think even financial advisory firms as well as investment banking firms are being more cautious in their hiring. As a result, I think it's already a competitive market. It is going to become more competitive. And I think what gets people into these places is, of course, you have to be generally doing quite well in your program. You have to have had accomplishments besides just standard GPA and so on. And I think Matthew certainly exhibited that. And I think overall he's well-rounded, very accomplished, very determined, and I think he's very organized.
That's awesome.
I think that's an important attribute. I mean, what we find even at San Diego State is students who are very organized, who think about the job market about 6 to 9 months before graduation, are the ones who sort of have their act together and do very well in the market.
That's awesome. All right, so you're going to have him in the class and you've talked to him. He's not doing any interviews with the media. Has he told you why?
I think it might be simply he was not expecting the attention he got. I don't think anybody had in their mind that this letter would go all over the net and people would say all these things about the letter and about him.
Yeah.
And so I think he was taken aback by that and maybe just wanted to step back and see, and I think that's probably the best thing for him to do.
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He is a finance major guy, so maybe he's holding out for the big bucks.
He will do well, and I'm sure maybe once he's in the class for a little while longer, we will try to have him talk to you.
That would be great. Well, that'll be so exciting, and please do come back and give us any new revelations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.